everybody out there in Chiefs Kingdom. You know what it is. Another home game. We got the Cardinals today. Before we go in, we got to get that real from Phil. What is doing, man?
What's going on, man?
Oh, man, I'm doing good today, man. It's a beautiful Sunday.
Hey!
Not too hot, not too cold.
Cold, just right.
Just right.
It's football weather.
1-8.
I think I could play for them. If they gave me a one-day contract right now, and I could give them a good 5 plays, I might be going to IR right afterwards, but I could play in this weather. This sounds good.
Obviously, how you feeling today? It's pretty much the general consensus of everybody. It's the Cardinals.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, should we feel this lax or should we at least be a little attentive?
I don't think it's a feeling lax. At the end of the day, these are still professionals.
Right.
These are professional athletes playing football.
Any given Sunday.
These guys have egos. These guys played against these cats in college, played with them in high school. So they got to go back home, whether they lose. It'd be a very embarrassing thing if we took an L. But the one thing that I keep going back to, we finally have our Aaron Rodgers. We finally have our Joe Montana. We finally have our Brett Favre, to where we don't have those lax moments because he's so competitive. He wants to win every single game, to where those letdowns that we had, to where the game had to be what they quote unquote say managed, those games ain't being managed. So I think we'll do just fine today.
We'll do just fine today.
Yeah.
Now, going into something we talked about, you think this is a statement game? Or is Reed going to say, hey, NFL, check this out, and go all through? Or is he going to be the Reed that we all know, play conservative, don't do too much, we got the lead, let's just ride it out, and let's get focused on Mexico City?
Man, it's kind of hard to play conservative with the talent that we have, because you can take a 5-yard hit and take it to the house.
Like last
when Mahomes, if the play breaks down, he can go ahead and make adjustments. Catch get in space, he extend the plays, and he goes further. So I don't think it's that type of ball game. I think they're going to go out and make a statement because it is Arizona. They have a very weak secondary. They offense, they're dealing with a rookie quarterback. So it's a perfect platter. I don't think it's necessarily a statement game for the NFL because they're going to look at the competition and base it on that. But as far as letting everybody know, hey, we handle business. Whether it's the elite or it's the bottom, we come in every week. That's something where coaches, training staff, they look at that stuff like, wow, they're consistent. And the Chiefs are one of the most consistent teams in the league. Every week they come in. Even with the one loss that we had, we put up 40 points against New England in their house. That wasn't at Arrowhead.
That is true. Now, going to the focus on that, should we stay focused on the now? Or should we be focused about the Rams next week? That's a monumental game before the bye.
We have to stay focused on them now.
Every game.
Because we have New England right behind us. We have the San Diego Chargers right behind us. So if you lax in any game, because what we have to work for is that #1 seed. Playoff-wise, if we could get the AFC West or the AFC Conference going through Arrowhead, that's a tough sled with the team that we have now, with potential people coming back. So we have to, I think that it's very clear that each week we have to take care of business. So I don't think this is a game. If anything, this is a game for players to show out.
Right.
Chris Jones is looking to show out.
Right.
Hitchens, all those guys is look, hey, you want to talk about us? You want to say we trash? We coming this week.
Okay, now talking defensively, we all know Daniel Sorensen's back in the roster.
Okay, yep.
Does that make a factor today? Or are we going to just work him out through certain drives? Or do you think since it's the Cardinals, it's like, hey man, this is the game, you can just come back and do your thing?
I think it's going to be sparingly. I don't think they need him as much because they've been able to. I don't think the Chiefs are necessarily concerned so much. I think they're trying to get players healthy and they're trying to find roles for players.
Right.
So the better players they put Speaks in there. And I personally believe Passanio is a more athletic, more in shape.
I love Passanio. That's my dude. That's
Speaks is kind of out of football shape.
Yeah.
He makes plays
I
in
would
there.
prefer him as a defensive lineman, honestly. But,
yeah.
You know, it is what it is.
But they're making this shit. They move O'Daniels, a rookie. The dude is making a splash,
I'm
man.
starting to be on that O'Daniel train
Yeah,
real hard.
I'm on it, bro. I'm on
that
it.
O'Daniel train
The
real
dude
hard.
balls out. And the thing about it is, he hits. And he hits hard. So when you're able to hit, and that makes a statement to the other team that, hey, you just not, you want to say we're soft, that we don't play hard, we're not going to tackle. He's your reinforcer. He's that energy guy. So I think they messing around with the roster to see who plays well. And the secondary just haven't, if people go back to the beginning of the season, our secondary haven't been together. We got Fuller in the trade for Alex Smith. He wasn't originally in Kansas City. Then you ended up getting Lucas. He came in week 2 or 3. We ended up signing Ron Parker back because we had cut him. We signed him right back.
Which was still a good idea.
Yeah.
Still a good idea.
Somewhat.
I mean, but he's not the best right now, but he's keeping up because he knows the plays.
Yeah, to a certain degree.
And I feel like right now, this game could be where Ron Parker can go, hey man, maybe we need to get our defense a little bit more established today. This offense ain't too powerful.
The thing about Ron Parker is
let's get him on
his assignment stuff.
Yeah.
He's cost us 5 touchdowns in games where it shouldn't have been as close, where he's looking downhill. He's a downhill player versus looking back in coverage.
Right.
Now, if he's looking back in coverage, catch the guy behind him, you take those touchdowns away, we'll have a better reputation. So that's the thing that I factor in. So I think sourcing in that degree is going to make a difference because he's sound. He's not the most athletic safety. He's not the most versatile, but he knows his assignment and he knows what he's supposed to look for. Versus Parker, there's certain cats that take gambles. Just like, I hate to mention him because I love him, but St. Louis Rams, Marcus Peters. Get beat for a touchdown, seals the game because of a gamble versus being sound in your assignment and being aware of your job. So I think it's going to round. The defense, I'm telling you, look at the numbers. They're progressively getting better. It ain't major things, but they gradually getting better because they playing together. We have a young defense. It's a young. We're not talking about veterans.
Ron Parker aside, they're a pretty young defense. Now getting into that, we're gonna wrap this up because we're running through time. Give me your score, man. Who player?
Man, this could go all kind of ways, man. Right now in my head, God is telling me, because I went to church. I didn't go, but I went to church in my mind. I'm saying about 41-17 is what I'm looking at.
No
at
50?
Least 41.
No 50 this time?
Man, I went 50 and I was just short. So I want to be just short. So if they go over, I still win. So man, we could easily go 50. Like I looked at the secondary and there's no disrespect. Everybody has a job. And these guys are all professionals, they being paid, and I know they take pride in what they do, but this Cardinals secondary is not very good.
It's not.
So we could go for 50, but I'm on the sake of Andy Reid interfering, I'm going to say 41-17. It could easily be 52-17.
And player of the game, who you think is going to
Yeah, man. Goddamn. I mean, it's hard because Mahomes, with him only being in his 10th or 11th game, he spreads the ball out to everybody. So the only obvious answer, if they decide to run the ball, would be Kareem Hunt. Because he's able to catch the ball, he's able to run the ball. So he would be that guy, or it would just be on Mahomes because he made so many plays to make things happen. So those are the only 2 real candidates because we got 6 players with at least 5 touchdowns already on the season.
That's pretty impressive.
That's ridiculous.
To me, I am going. We are going to hit the 50 spot.
Okay.
It's going to be 50-21.
All right.
I see our offense balling out, man. I just feel like he's going to feed everybody at such a point where scoring is going to be so fast that we're not going to anticipate the speed of the score. So we're going to actually hit 50. We're going to hit 50 today. So it'll be 50-17. That's my prediction. And the player of the game, to me, on this one, I want to be lazy and say Mahomes, but I'm not. Actually, to me, I'm going to really say this one's on Kelsey, man. He's going to ball out in that, man. Like, they ain't going to touch it.
You picked a specific receiver.
Yeah, I'm going Kelsey this time.
If that happens, that's dope.
I'm going, y'all know me, I don't really go Pacifics, but on this one, I got to go Kelsey. I just feel like that stiff arm, how menacing he is. I just see him balling out. I just see it, man. Like 4 touchdowns.
You might be right, bro. Now it's starting, the wheels are turning. I can see that.
Once they try to overload the out, he's just going to give it
Gotcha.
right there.
Gotcha, I can see it.
Well, you already know what it is. It's almost game time. We getting hungry, man. So get out of here. That's that real Phil. So deuce.